Simon Sinek explains in The Never Ending Competition, businesses must possess this flexibility to remain competitive.
When the pandemic struck, I mean, my book came out a few months before the pandemic. And so for someone like me who loves to observe and like whether this stuff is true or not, you sort of go, you sort of wonder, is everything going to hold up or not? And as an existential flex is something that I predicted would happen either zero, once, or at the absolute most twice in a career. But when COVID happened, we all went through it at the same time. Existential flexibility is that you're able to make a profound 180-degree strategic shift in order to continue to advance your cause, in other words, stay relevant. This is not about the daily flexibility of business. We're talking profound strategic shift here. And sometimes brought on by pandemic, sometimes brought on by changing technology or politics or culture or tastes, but you're able to adjust. So for example, it's Apple, Steve Jobs, when they're developing technology in one direction, they discover this thing called the graphic user interface that they did not invent, and they decide to walk away from millions of dollars spent and countless man hours in order to focus on a different strategic position, because Jobs believed that was a better way to advance his cause of empowering individuals to use personal computers. That's existential flexibility.
Being prepared for existential flexibility involves having the ability to make drastic changes to a business model or strategy in order to better advance a just cause. It requires accepting that things may not always go as planned and that there will be challenges and consequences. It is important to acknowledge reality and life accordingly, while also actively reducing unnecessary stress. However, it is also necessary to tolerate the stresses that cannot be eliminated yet. Living with the goal in mind every day is crucial for achieving existential flexibility, which is essential for business to remain competitive in a constantly evolving market. The stability of a system depends on the players involved. If two finite players compete against each other, the system remains stable. Similarly, if two infinite players compete, the system remains stable. However, when a finite player competes against an infinite player, problems arise because their strategic choices differ. The finite player aims to win while the infinite player aims to continue playing. Consequently, the finite player will eventually exhaust their resources and willpower trying to stay in the game. This is what happened to the United States during the Vietnam War. The North Vietnamese were fighting for their survival while America was fighting to win. America did not necessarily lose the war. They simply ran out of resources and willpower to continue fighting and withdrew from the conflict.
We are willing to put ourselves at risk to be there for someone, right? Don't worry if this goes south, I will be there for you. Which may mean working late, it may mean working extra hours, it may mean putting our reputations on the line. I mean, there's a lot of things that takes. But when we genuinely promise to be there for someone, and it has to be genuine, because if it gets tested, it's very easy to find out if it was genuine or not. But if it's genuine, then it's repaid remarkably. Let me give you a silly example. Let's say that, so I talk about this sometimes, which is the giving of time and energy is more powerful than the giving of money. You can't build trust with money. So paying somebody bonuses and giving somebody a big salary, though feels nice, is not earning or building any trust whatsoever. You cannot pay for trust. And here's the example. Let's say you're moving house, and one of your friends says, you know what? I want to help you. We've been friends for years. I'm going to pay for the moving van. Here's $5,000 and the moving van. Let me know how it goes. Have a great move. That's really generous, right? Another friend says, you know what? I want to help you move. And they come over the week before and they're sitting in your house, packing boxes. They're sweat dripping down their brow. They're there with you all day. They're there to help load the truck. They're there to help unload the truck. They're there to unwrap everything, right? They paid zero money. They give you time and energy, which are non-redeemable commodities. Money, we make money, we spend money, we make money back. It's a redeemable commodity. Time and energy are non-redeemable commodities. And so when someone gives us something that they cannot get back, it has a much more powerful effect on how we feel. So now both those people call you another time and say, I need your help. Which one are you more apt to help? The one who gave you money or the one who gave you time and energy? And this is a good lesson for leadership as well. Giving our time and energy is often more powerful.
To support someone, we must understand their needs and deficiencies, whether it is in abilities, strengths, or knowledge. This requires us to build a model of their problems within ourselves. Only then can we approach the person in need with a plan to support them in a way that they will accept with gratitude and understanding. It is important to be precise in our integration of their deficiencies within ourselves to create an accurate model for support. Ultimately, the purpose of our lives is to unite as one humanity and reach a state of perfect connection, which should be the ultimate goal of our support for each other. Providing emotional support involves demonstrating concern and empathy towards another individual, either through verbal or non-verbal means. This can involve actions such as assisting someone in contacting a therapist or offering a comforting embrace to a friend who is crying. Emotional support can help individuals manage their emotions and experiences while also reminding them that they are not alone. People can offer emotional support by expressing genuine encouragement, reassurance, and compassion, whether through words or physical gestures. Emotional support can also come from various sources such as religious or spiritual practices, community involvement, or even pets. While some individuals possess a natural ability to provide emotional support, others may struggle with knowing how to offer it effectively, particularly when someone is going through a challenging situation. Hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. For more videos like these, and please subscribe.